So they'll be calling you a radical. It's where the wind blows. It's where the waterfall flows. It still blows my mind. So I watched the subcommittee hearing. Dana live streamed the whole thing. I watched the freak show. You know, hours and hours and hours of lies. Lake Barrett? Lake Barrett's the guy who covered up 3 Mile Island. He got fired. He almost ended up in jail. He's your expert witness? And these guys sitting there asking questions. I mean, Barrett's the only one that even brings up Fukushima. And it says it's all psychological? Oh my God. Why are we spending all this money to protect ourselves from nuclear if it's all psychological? So, I mean, I'm almost speechless. How the fuck? I mean, hot Watergate. That's what I'll tag this. Hot Watergate. That's what this is, hot water. How in the fuck? And people are still saying Fukushima, the worst nuclear disaster since Chernobyl. How in the fuck is one core that blew up, one. Brand new reactor, one. How's that more than 3? There's no spent fuel pools, no spent fuel apparatus at Chernobyl, none, 0.0. None. It was a brand new reactor. 700 and some odd thousand men entombed it. How is that more than 3 full core meltdowns? They didn't entomb. They did not entomb. They don't even know where the cores are to this day. To this day, they have no fucking clue where the cores are. Eight spent fuel pools. 40 years of active spent fuel. Stored on site. 8 spent fuel pools. There's 7 reactors. By the way, I read that the final, the 6, which is very similar to Fukushima, at the Big Z, is in cold shutdown. I want people to very much understand this, that 5 of the 6 cores at the Big Z have been in cold shutdown now for nearly 2 years. Well, they have been in freaking shutdown for 2 years. It's a shutdown. Does that mean it's not? Of course it's still dangerous. But it's not as dangerous as it's active. It's in cold shutdown. Spent fuel pools? Oh, fuck yeah. Very dangerous. So, I see all over the place this uranium renaissance. Uranium's only used for one thing. Nuclear reactors. How can you sit with a fucking straight face? I mean, I remember when the USA Today, clear back in the freaking day, got fined and people went to jail for pump and dumps. The whole nuclear renaissance is a pump and dump. It's against the law. Who's going to enforce it? Now, stay with me. Since Fukushima, name me the nuclear reactors that have gone on. How is there more demand for uranium? There hasn't been any nuclear reactors go on. United States, Vogel in Georgia's it, and it's still not on. They fired it up, but it's still not active. That's it. That's what you've added in this SMR fairy tale. Every other day you read it. Even the NRC had to come out. Some guys show up in Montana and says, yay, you know, nuclear, give us support, they're all showing up because these politicians are so fucking stupid. State by state, they'll hand it over. They're going, the IE8, the international subsidy, the Price Anderson, the billions and trillions that the feds just flood to them in every single budget. The state houses bail out. They're going to go to your local PTA and have a fucking bake sale. I mean, how the fuck are you guys falling for this? They're going, even the NRC had to come out and say, hey, what are these guys talking about going to Montana? We have no part of this. They're using the NRC. Why didn't they arrest these fuckers? There are no SMRs. Didn't Utah prove that to you? Well, Utah's still funding Bill Gates. I mean, Utah, I guess they didn't have enough fraud. It wasn't enough. They're still freaking in. We're funding Bill Gates right now. Utah, Rocky Mountain Power is owned by Bill Gates. or excuse me, his twin cousin, that piece of shit Warren Buffett. Are you fucking kidding me? By the way, so you know, be on the mountain there. Oh, it's for Blanche. So tell me where this renaissance is on uranium. I'm waiting. Comment. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Let's review Fukushima. 50 reactors in Japan. 50. They're all, who the fuck builds 50 nuclear reactors on a place that has tsunamis and giant earthquakes? The United States. And where are you going to wake up and realize the United States runs the entire show at Fukushima, Japan? Ask Lake Barrett. Ask Senator Wyden. He says that he went to Fukushima 4 times. It was worse than he thought. Then he shut up and won't say nothing. Yalta by the Sea, Japan is the 51st state. The United States is running that dog. Who builds 50 nuclear reactors over there? And there's probably more meltdowns that happened on March 11, 2011, but we had a live cam's the only reason. What about Diani? Most likely it went into meltdown too. How would you know? When they can cover up one that's visual proof, they took down Radna. So 50 reactors offline in Japan. Oh, you don't think they took uranium? Okay, there's 50 of them. The United States, San Onofre 2, gone. Duane Arnold 1, gone. Indian Point 2, gone. Oyster Creek 3, gone. Palisades 2, gone. Oh, we're going to fire Palisades up. First time in U.S. history, we're going to take a reactor that's already begun the shutdown process and refire that. And Holtec? When New Jersey just came out and says, you give us $5 million today or we're going to put you in jail for ripping us off. Yeah, same company, Holtec. But, and mark my words, they will never refire a Palisades. Again, it's just free fucking money. It's a swing state. The Biden administration trying to buy Michigan. I mean, it's so ridiculous. Then you got Trump, his fucking uncle, the radiation at MIT here. I mean, you got nuclear fucking left, nuclear right, fucking when there's no renaissance. Where's the renaissance? Oh, China? You know how many reactors China's put on since 2011? One. And it was a fast breeder that went into this fucking meltdown. They're shutting them down. How about Taiwan? They shut down several. How about Hong Kong? They shut down several. How about South Korea? They shut down several. How about Germany? They shut down all 20. There were 410 nuclear reactors in 2011. You know how many there are now? About 280. So tell me, how's there more demand? I mean, it blows my fucking mind. The propaganda and the lies at the Department of Energy, the subcommittee, I listened to that thing. These politicians are so fucking stupid, it's unbelievable. And then there's Lake Barrett and the other 2 guys, and they're reading prepared statements. Everything they say is written and prepared, and they're holding the paper and reading it. I mean, my God, anytime anybody's reading off a teleprompter or off for a paper, they're just reading out of a paper, running high. Do you know who writes that? You know who writes that. The nuclear energy PR firms write that. And the sheep go along? Oh, fuck. There is no fucking renaissance. There is no nuclear renaissance. And uranium stocks, oh my God, it's fucking, it's insane. It's game stock. Nuclear games fucking stock. You know, NuScale's fucking broker than fuck. They ain't got no money. They have nothing. How about TerraFirma up in Wyoming, still grandstand? We filed for a permit to build a building. The NRC set their permit back for the reactor. They have no license. Oh, well, fuck. Neither does Diablo Canyon, and it's still running. Oh, we're going to save Diablo. Oh, yeah, it makes up 12%. It doesn't, that's a fucking lie. Remember when they said if San Onofre went down, fuck, it'd be the biggest nightmare, rolling blackouts all over California? It went on. Then it went off in 2013. Kevin Blanch and friends kicked it down. 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, consecutive after hottest summers in the history of the fucking state. No, they didn't have no fucking rolling blackouts because they're lying to you. Diablo Canyon takes up more energy to keep it open than it is. They have to keep their spent fuel pools cool. It's fucking mind-boggling. It's where the wind blows. It's where the water flows. So, anyway, you're going to flip your soup can? I can't believe it. And the American people are this fucking stupid. You're being looted. You're being ripped off by the nuclear industry on a daily basis to the tunes of trillions of fucking dollars. I put that there last year. It's still here. So am I. Barely. Barely. You're going to be living in a Van Gogh down by the river. We were talking about Van Halen the other night. I was at the bar having a beer. This woman says, oh, you Kevin Latch. We started talking. I don't know how we got on Van Halen. She says, you David Lee Roth guy, or are you a Hagar guy? I says, I'm neither. I'm a Alex and Eddie Van Gogh Hagen. What? Van Gogh Hagen. What? Starry Nights on Balco. On chemo. So, you're being so shammed, you're being so fucking ripped off, and everybody's just going along with it. It blows my fucking mind. We're being so ripped off, we're being so poisoned, and then you're going to chalk it up. Everything that's happened in the Pacific Ocean is a coincidence, and I've proved it's not a coincidence. I'm the real scientist. These people need to be locked up, put in jail. Lake Barrett, I know Lake Barrett. He told Mark, that big fake sunflower that I have in my yard, Mark made that in his yard. He had Lake Barrett on the phone one day, and he's like, I got Kevin Latch on the book. Kevin Latch says they're full-blown out fucking meltdowns, and it's pouring into the Pacific Ocean. It's genocide. Well, Kevin Latch is right. Well, that's how you said on TV, Lake. Well, got to tell him something. These people are playing you, and you're letting them. You know, this pump and dump on uranium is a crock of shit. Uranium demand is down 40% since 2011. What are you talking about, a renaissance? There are no SMRs. They don't exist. This pork, you know, Pork Utah funded hundreds of millions at NuScale, and they buy, and then every time you go buy the stock, they sell more stock, the insiders. There's no such thing. There are no SMRs. And you're saying that fucking one, at Chernobyl, biggest nuclear meltdown since Chernobyl. What are you talking about? Come on, Winston. 2 + 2 is, no, it's 8 or 6 or 311 or 911. It's whatever we fucking know. No, fuck you. You can rip me open, fucking tear me open, pour me out, fucking, there's things inside the script. I've had my heart ripped out fucking twice, literally. Literally. You want to see my fucking scars? How about my pacemaker that's right here? You know, I don't even sleep drinking. I sleep fucking with it. By the way, our good friend Heinz, girl, my really great friend here, has passed away. You know, I can talk about the Ogden, Utah, talking historian. I spent hours and hours with that guy at the end of his life here. You know, him getting me up to speed on some certain knowledge that I didn't know about Ogden. He made sure I knew before he went. And I listened for hours to him. How can you guys go along with this? I mean, honestly. Don't drop your fucking dry cast containers. Germany shuts down all of them. Oppenheimer himself, pop, off, drop, they never say. Here's Oppenheimer himself. Oppenheimer, that monster. He's the greatest genocidal maniac who ever fucking walked. Ask Leo Strauss. Louis Strauss was right. So was Leo. Leo wrote the letter to FDR. Leo backed out of the Manhattan Project. Ask Einstein. Hell of a way to boil a fucking planet, Kevin Blanch. Einstein. And by the way, Einstein, war is a disease. Anybody that participates in it is inflicted with the disease. That's Albert Einstein. The anti-nuker. The Manhattan Project had the black file on. Or what they did to him. Oppenheimer. You know that Angela Merkel was a nuclear physicist when Fukushima happened. Oppenheimer. You know if the Germans want this weapon, this bomb, that we're going to develop the Manhattan Project, they will have it first. They're the greatest nuclear physicists on earth. Angela Merkel was a nuclear physicist. They shut him down. 1943, the communique comes back from inside Germany, speaking in code. Do they have the bomb? Baby never born, mother never pregnant. Louis Strauss says, I'm out. We were all taught that Louis Strauss was evil to Oppenheimer. No. Louis Strauss was right about Oppenheimer. Louis Strauss was right the whole time. So was Leo. Leo backed out. La Jolla, Leo, they all backed out. They says, we can't do it. We can't drop it. Oh, Teller stayed all in. Truman, and Oppenheimer. Leo, I think back at it, I'm so glad. What's the odds at the exact moment that Robert Downey Jr. wins the Oscar for playing Louis Strauss, at the exact to the second moment of the anniversary, the 13th anniversary of the Fukushima disaster? Which came first, the nuclear chicken or the egg? They all backed out. He fucking dropped them anyway. No reason to drop it. That's mass murder, the greatest in history. You're telling me everything that happened on the fucking Pacific Ocean post-Fukushima is a coincidence? No, it's not a coincidence. Science doesn't do coincidence. Kevin Blanch, what I do? Tide pools wipe out. Oh, even they're saying now, fucking starvation about 2011. All the biologists are agreeing with me. This is an outlier. This is the fucking greatest fucking event collapse in human history. All the biologists are agreeing it's a starvation event that started in 2012. Just like Kevin Blanch said all the time. What credit I get? I mean, fuck, I feel like Semmelweis. Fucking blows my mind. We don't do coincidence in science. First, you hypothesis, this is an energy. This is an invisible heat, a fucking source so powerful, so fucking hot, so intense. Never happened to fucking Mayak, never happened to fucking San Jose, never happened to fucking Chernobyl, never happened to 3 Mile Island, Lake Barrett. It happened to Fukushima. They never got near these cores. They pushed this energy in the Pacific Ocean. We don't do coincidence in science. First, you hypothesize this energy is so hot, this is so fucking radical, so intense, it's going to fucking cause a heat source going to the Pacific. It's going to fucking get the plankton. It's going to break the fucking chain. It's going to cause a heat bubble over the western United States. It's going to get into the fucking trees. It's going to cause plutonium fires. This is all going to happen. Now it's all veritide. Tide pools will go first, Kevin Blanch. The salmon will be the smoking gun. Steelhead salmon who live in the sea for fucking 1 year will go first. Then the Chinook will collapse on cue in 2016. Record returns. Army Corps engineers classifies me, and I got no lawyers. I got no IT. I got no funding. I got shit. I mean, basically Lewis and I, up in NoCal. It's he and I, and it's 3 people in Northern California. They basically fund this work. I mean, unfucking I've done the work of 1,000 scientists, fucking 1,000 activists, and I was right. And still, their answer is to kettle me. You used to Google salmon collapse, Fukushima, all this said subject matter. You used to Google any of it. On the sidebar, I knew it was about retention because I was telling the truth and people were starved for it. 19 of the 20 in the sidebar was Kevin Blanch. So their answer was to fucking classify me while I'm in critical condition, impoverish me, fucking attack me. You're looking at the greatest fucking scientist since Semmelweis. Germ theory. They beat him to death, threw him in a rubber room. Fucking, what a thankless whole. I mean, who'd have fucking believed it? I mean, I would have never believed it. I mean, I was right the whole time. Fucking Lake Barrett subcommittee. We need more nuclear. No, there's a renaissance in nuclear pork. How much do these fucking monsters want? They're just robbing money hand over fist, fucking every day, all day. If that's your fucking, maybe ask not what I can do for my country. Ask what I can loot for my country. It's fucking heartbreaking. While in critical condition, they let people slander me, attack me, go, well, they hired him. Felonies in all 50 states, I'm in critical condition. I was for fucking almost 13 years. What a fucking path. What a journey. You know, I'm not getting any fucking younger. You know, how long must I sing this song? It's all I can do to keep waiting for you. It's all I can do. Just keep doing my work. You know, that's all I can do. Am I discouraged? Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Are you kidding me? What a fate. What a fate. Stay in tune.